Welcome to Bully, the card game. Bully is a game of memory, skill, and chance. Bully is played with 2 players and requires 2 decks of ordinary playing cards, each with their own corresponding color. To begin, each player shuffles his or her own deck and divides it into piles of 5. There should be 10 piles of 5 and 1 pile of 4. Put the pile of 4 aside. The cards are then arranged into a checkerboard grid. The grid should be 5 across and 4 down. Note that the view that you're seeing now is from the camera view and not the player's perspective. Once the grid is established, each player puts their 4 remaining cards on top of their existing cards wherever they're desired. You may put all 4 cards on one pile or spread them out. Play begins by the first player, in this case, the blue player, exposing any of his or her top cards. In response, player number 2 exposes any of his or her adjoining cards. The player showing the highest card removes the opponent's card from the grid and places it face down off the board. The winning card is returned face down on the grid. Play is then repeated with the red player picking any of his or her cards and the blue player responding by picking any of his or her adjoining cards, and so on and so forth. In Bully, aces are high and beat all cards up to and including kings. The only card that can beat an ace is a joker. And the only card that can beat a joker is a 2. In the event of a tie, where the cards exposed by both players are equal, the initiating player chooses a second card of his or her choosing anywhere on the grid. The second player responds. Play continues until there is a clear winner. During a tie, all cards remain face up, and the winner removes all of the opponent's cards used in the play. It is possible, and even common, to have a multiple tie. During the course of the game, depleted spaces, or piles with no cards remaining, will occur. Even with several depleted spaces, the original grid of 5 across and 4 down should remain. After a play, a winning card may be relocated to a depleted spot on the grid if one is available. However, it may only be relocated immediately after a play, and then only to a space previously occupied by its own color on the grid. In the event of a tie or multiple ties, all cards in question may be relocated to depleted spaces. Also in a tie, the 2 winning cards may be interchanged on the grid if they are the last cards in their respective piles. Remember that a card may only be moved to a depleted space and never to a pile with existing cards. During the game, a card or pile may be or become isolated on the grid, with no opponent's cards surrounding it. An isolated card remains isolated until an opponent's card moves next to it. You may not initiate play with an isolated card. This includes each initiating play in a tie. you may decide to isolate a card on purpose. If so, remember the original grid remains intact. If, towards the end of the game, there are no opponent's adjacent cards available, the winning card of a bout must relocate to where a play is possible. A player wins when there are no more opponent's cards left on the grid and/or no more possible plays. In this case, the blue card wins. Congratulations! We hope this instructional video has been helpful and that you have fun playing Bully. For more information, visit our website at www.bullycardgame.com.